Celebrated Israeli-born chef Yotam Ottolenghi is out with a new cookbook tomorrow. It's based on recipes from his flagship London restaurant. He has already written 4 bestsellers, but his new offering takes Ottolenghi, I like saying his name, and his fans on a detour. Charie D'Agata went into the kitchen to see how a unique friendship is adding some flavor.
In the heart of London's trendy Soho neighborhood sits NOPI, just north of Piccadilly, which is what NOPI stands for. The idea behind NOPI the book is to challenge cooks to recreate the magic of Yotam Ottolenghi at home, with the help of his head chef and latest collaborator, Scully, or just Scully, as he's affectionately known. Scully's the one who burnt the miso paste.
When you came out with it, I thought, oh, he's going to have to make another one.
No, this is how it should be. That's what you're looking for. Yeah, that is not a mistake.
There's more trial than error involved in creating the new dishes featured in the book. Ottolenghi discovered Scully working in one of his kitchens, the big man with the congenial smile, in his words, who brought bold, intense flavors with an Asian flair to each new creation.
Born in Malaysia, grew up in Australia. In my mother's side is basically, we have Indian and Chinese heritage. On my father's side is basically Irish and Balinese heritage.
It was the knack of bringing those early influences together that caught the eye of Ottolenghi.
Is it possible for 2 men like you to work together? I mean, you have your ideas, you have your ideas.
When I first started, I remember he used to go, Scully, this is too much elements, let's take this out, this out. And he's taught me in a way that sometimes too much on the plate does not work, you know, like being a young chef. But now he's got me 3 components, make it simple, make the flavors come out through, and the whole thing about this dish,
He describes it as if it was easy. It wasn't easy to get him out of his way. I mean, he was trained in very formal restaurants, so there was always like 17 elements on the plate. I go, Scully, can we lose something? He goes like, all right, chef.
That's very good. These I haven't tried yet.
Jerusalem-born Ottolenghi has built a career on collaborating the Jewish chef who famously partnered with Palestinian chef Sami Tamimi to bring Middle Eastern street food to a global audience. The new cookbook includes 120 recipes of the restaurant's most popular dishes, an Asian twist to Ottolenghi's signature style of combining fresh and innovative ingredients, like the quail with burnt miso butterscotch and pomegranate and walnut salsa.
So we're going to lightly spread it on top, okay guys?
Yeah, you've seen how savory it is. You want to kind of make sure it doesn't overshadow the meat completely.
Ottolenghi said he considers Scully less a protege than a partner, a master gaining knowledge from the student.
For me, it was very much learning from Scully. We constantly learn from people around us.
And you're open. Not every chef is like that.
I think probably the most brilliant chefs do absorb from their surroundings.
Or maybe they don't admit it.
Or maybe they don't admit it. Yeah, they might not admit it.
Fans of Ottolenghi's previous cookbooks, who now number in the millions, may find the new one more complex. Ottolenghi makes clear this is a restaurant cookbook featuring restaurant food. He says the recipes may take more commitment, but they're not out of reach of amateur cooks. The quail took less than 20 minutes to prepare.
And that whole ethos of cooking in a restaurant is what we tried to bring to the home cook. Some ingredients, some recipes slightly more complicated, others simpler, but overall it's a slightly more evolved way of cooking.
You're there to challenge your readers.
We want to take them to the next step.
It's about raising the game. Dishes designed to impress guests that look harder to prepare than they were. Delicious, delectable, and most importantly, doable at home. For CBS This Morning, Charie D'Agata, London.
Wow, looks beautiful. Doable at home, quail with burnt miso, butterscotch, and pomegranate walnut.
No, I tried the last cookbook. It was very complex. I didn't even attempt it.
I am very successful at cooking many burnt dishes.
No, that looks so good. Nora's used to it, but John, would you think less of me if I started licking the TV screen? That stuff looks so good.
I would call someone on the phone if you did that, Gail, for emergency help.
Saying yes, I would think less of you. Okay, thank you, John.